Hey, good morning. Tony LaPorta here with NakedTrader.com. Okay, I wrote indice bullish commentary over this weekend and a Treasury bearish commentary. And as I look at the markets this morning, I have the SPOOs are up. I don't know, what are they up? About 4 or 5 handles. The Dow futures up 50. The Nasdaq's up about 8. But the Treasuries are also up, but only barely, a couple 3 ticks. So I think you almost have to, if you're flat this morning, I think you almost have to, leave the indices alone and concentrate on that Treasury market. I wrote over the weekend, I'm looking for the indices to rally early into the week. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if the S&Ps go up and retest the old highs of the move. These markets obviously have some gaps above. Do your homework. It's not too hard to do your homework. You will find the gaps. But the bond markets, I am looking for corrective style trade to the downside. And I'm actually looking for corrective style trade in the indices to the upside. As I preach, corrective style trade is the hardest trade in the book. One is forever buying breakouts that never happen, breakouts higher that never happen, and breakouts lower that never happen. Selling breakdowns, shall we say. And basically in corrective style trade, you buy them when they look their worst. It's like, oh my God, now they're gonna go, and you sell them when they look their best. So I am looking for, as I've just said, corrective style trade with a bullish bias in the indices, and the same thing with a bearish bias in the treasuries. Looking even a little bit further on, with all that's happening in the world, I am very surprised that the dollar is coming off on this news, and I would look to be a buyer of the dollar in the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Put on 10% of your position today, put on 30% of your position tomorrow, and on Wednesday put on the balance. What we're seeing in the Middle East is not going to go away, and not only that, but what we're seeing now, with the elections in Ireland and all these issues in Europe, the banking issues have not gone away. Everything, the can has just been kicked down the road, and it's going to come home. It's coming home soon, and you just can't ignore this. And I do feel that we are going to get a wobble, in these stock markets, and you are going to see the dollar catch a bid. So that's about all I have, really. It's my job to have a view. Buy the indices. Hard to buy them when they're this much higher this morning, but they were lower last night. And sell the treasuries. This is Tony LaPorta with NakedTrader.com signing off. Have a good day. Cheers.